everybody actually thought I was live streaming, and I wasn't. I actually was doing a recording on my um my thing. So let me make sure that it's streaming right now. That was embarrassing. I'm like halfway through my stream in my recording. Um, wow. Good job, me. Okay. Okay. So, hello guys. Welcome back. So just to update you guys. Um, I might have a baby into next week. If not next week, then the week after that. So I've been very busy trying to backlog stuff. So because I don't know how busy I'm gonna be or how how it's gonna be on your mother. So um, I am backlogging and kind of just getting all my different projects in line as far as teaching projects, just speed paints, um, doing my own character designs, still doing the murder mystery. But I am gonna try to implicate more new things because I think I don't know, the forum sees my murder mystery stuff and kind of puts it on the back burner. I haven't been getting as many views, which is fine, it's always gonna dip and stuff. But I'm just really focusing on my art, getting as much as I can done, so when the baby's here, I can post it, have stuff, and then kind of build up on that. But yeah, I started the whole video thing. I was even live streaming. Let's see. But yeah, I had time to live stream today. Hopefully, this live stream does not take too long. It's 27. I wanted to post some videos other than the live stream. So, I'm a little late on time here. If not, I can post maybe some videos tomorrow, put it in my backlog. But yeah, not as this was not as smooth as the first time I did it on my video, but it's okay. Okay, well, what we're doing today, as you can see, as I messed up, is we're doing a Native American inspired kind of, if you ever watched Avatar, The Last Airbender, Water Tribe, look here. Got inspired by watching the Avatar, and we're watching the Korra right now, and also the like Native American inspired stuff is actually connected with me. I am Muskogee, which is a Native American tribe that used to live in Georgia but got relocated to Oklahoma. It's kind of like a woodland tribe, so they would, deal a lot with more of the wood areas. So they would be like the Cherokee, the Chickasaw, of course, Muskogee, and some of them went to Florida, and made up the Seminole tribe. Again, not as well known as some of the Southwest tribes like Navajo and Apache and the other tribes like that, because they actually did fight back and have a lot of interesting cultures and traditions in their own right, and are seen in a lot of westerns compared to the Woodland tribe that I am associated with. Do have uh, family from the tribe, but also I learned a lot from going to powwows and being accepted the into the community by being very active in it. when I was younger, and I haven't as much when I was a teenager. I kind of fell out, and I didn't do much with going to powwows or helping out or anything like that. So I am definitely looking into getting more back into the culture and learning the traditional ways. Um, but yeah, a lot of people, I don't really talk about it much because a lot of people don't really know that Native Americans exist. They've heard of them or seen them in westerns, or some of them, do know about them. But in a lot of people's mind, they are just figurative, people who once existed that don't anymore. Um, that or if they do know a little about them, they don't know much. So I don't really talk too much about it. I am proud of it. I do like talking about it and informing people. Um, it's a little hard to inform people from the outside that only know like basic book knowledge or seen them in um, Western movies. Um, but yeah, I'm going to be talking about that a little bit, and I'm trying out a ramble, which I have a problem with. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, I'm very happy to see that different native tribes have been stepping out into the light in social media and as well as TV shows and movies and being more productive in Western films. Um, because in the past they only had a little part to play, and a lot of actors actually did start acting in them to give them the authenticity and more depth in their culture. But of course, they were written by white people, so a little bit is still taken um, through you know, a non-native um, view, but a lot of the culture is still in the ones that the native actors actually acted in. Um, but yeah, you should definitely check out more about the Native American culture. There's definitely a lot to learn from it, but there's also a lot of different tribes and cultures. Normally, I like to address the tribes by their names, but I don't know how many of you are native, so I'm just gonna call them indigenous or Native Americans for now. Um, I know a lot of people want to be known as their tribe, other clan, depending on who you speak to. Some of the other people are kind of tired of being called indigenous or Native American because they were here far longer than America. So don't blame them for fighting that race. I think it is probably better that we start using tribal names and associations compared to the labels, labeling them into one thing. But right now we're still at that point where we have to. But yeah, anyway, ran over, not rant, but ramble over everything. That was interesting. Thank you. Um, but yeah, so today we're gonna be working on the clothing. I'm going to try to mimic this beautiful illustration of the water tribes outfits. It's kind of fashiony, but I did take it into a more woodland, I would say a woodland style effect here, with most of it being deerskin instead of, this is probably deerskin. Well, these people are, supposed to be like more like that Alaskan tribes, um, so they have more of that feel to it, but typically is don't know exactly what they use. They probably use more of like the seal skin or something. Well, we use deer and fox and wolf and stuff, or they might have used like Arctic wolf, foxes and stuff like that to do their skin. Not sure. I want to admit I haven't delved too much in their culture. I would love to. I am learning a little bit of um every tribe's culture because I think even if you're not from that tribe, you should know a little bit, and even go to powwows or go to the communities themselves and learn more. Because the more you can learn from other tribes, the more you can get a full image of the beautiful connection and works of each one. Because we're all very similar, but very different at the same time, depending on where we live. But there's so many similarities. It's crazy, no matter where they were separated throughout the U.S. But I think it's really cool. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna work on the clothes, the colors. I also did his face to be more native than what I took from the model that I had. I don't know why it's moving that. Oh, it's but as you can see, it's not the best face, but it is supposed to be a far away picture, not a close up one. So we're just gonna look over it. It's not the best face, but it's better, and it does have a native twist. Yeah, the wider broad nose, the bigger lips, the cheekbones. There's pretty eyes, like some bigger eyes, but they do have the more small eyes. Mine and everybody's same, but in this case, that what the model had, and I thought it would. It does represent them very well. What I want to let you know, see what is not the best release, but the actual artwork. I think I'll go this way. This actual artwork is more realistic than what I'm doing, but I tried. Right. I tried. But yeah, this is the image I took from. Obviously, I could make the hair maybe a little bit underneath and bring it around like this. I forget I can use my paper here like that. But yeah. Okay, let me check my audio. That's what I was doing when I found out I was live streaming. That was embarrassing, and it made this live not as smooth because I already talked about very smooth everything. Bring it around like this. Moderation activity is now hidden. Improved methods. Okay, let me check my audio. That's what I was doing. Okay, it sounds okay. It's good audio. Good. That was embarrassing. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that 1% is me. I think it's always me. Okay, so let's dive into this. And I might add more insight into the Muskogee culture, or this. I think it's southeast woodlands or southwest woodlands. I don't know exactly. I'm bad with directions. But it is the southern woodland. But yeah, we were located in Georgia before we were moved into reservations, and many Native Americans live still on these reservations and still treated terribly. But they are now standing up and being more vocal and being in TV shows and other things like that. But yeah, we were located in Georgia before we were moved into reservations. So this is the woodland style of the Avatar waterbenders. So I should normally make them more like earthy, but in this case I kind of felt like it related because the original model I used to do the body and kind of the design of the outfit. I might change the outfit as well into my own thing. Because I see a lot of variations, I can do it like this. I can make it more like it, or maybe more like their style of wear. If I don't like the woodland with the blue and the white, we'll see. But I definitely am going to variation this They already did it with the face. The original face was like a skeleton paint, not very realistic to, what they would wear. So it's like it's a good design. The body, because copied. I traced is kind of weird. It's very broad right here, and I could change that, and I probably will because unless he's thick, he might be thick. I mean, Native American women have really not speaking for all of them, but they do have wide chests, long torsos. So definitely can keep top out wider and like rounder. Because that's what I have observed is more realistic compared to American type bodies or any of the other like even can't speak about the Native Americans in like South America, you know, never met but from his Hispanic cultures, they might have the body structure. It might be this involved into the U.S. Tribes. Who knows? Um, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna fix the body. The arms and legs are fine. Just the main body is kind of annoys me. But I'm gonna just focus on the clothes. So always is the toe over here, so we can get a better look. I do love this person's style. He's close to the avatar, but more fashiony. But yeah, that's the idea. But I'm still in the colors. That's the main thing I was doing was still in the colors. For this, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, it's okay. I can change it. But I thought it was a cool idea. That's all. Just because I was recently watched the Avatar and I was like, oh, pretty cool. So let's see. So the belt here would be white. I might make the inside of this white. But everything else is blue. So the tip of this one. Oops, what I pretty cool. So let's see. So we don't see how this looks. Just trying the colors with the model and style. I probably will give it more of its tears and sexy. I'm just really just painting it right now, but we're gonna redo it. But I just wanted to show you the process of where I'm going with my character designs here. Which I'm actually proud. I'm kind of doing better with going off track a little bit from the original designs. I've taken, it's all about little thoughts. It's only I trace I keep things I like and for me because I don't want to iterate on like body stances, clothing, sometimes faces. Just because I particularly do not know how to get that effect. Just where I want to diverge and clothing, sometimes faces. Because I particularly do not know prison. There is your business I spoken. So what do you want to do? So I think getting better in my case. But I do add my own style, my own feel. Thought I do. Some of that color. I will go back in because you were saying Well, I would have to clean everything out a little bit, but it does have a more skin. I might do lighter blue. Darker blue. Doing a baseline. And we'll go back this look. And also talk to about myself so you guys can get to know me better outside of the art. Because again, this is my first time trying skin and clothing in an animated style. It's not really supposed to be too realistic. And also talk to about myself so you guys can get to know me better. Yeah. So here you see more of the skin. Their skin's textures that they would wear. A lot of tribes did not wear pants. They did have like kind of like a, I don't even know what you would call it, like slacks, I guess, underneath their kind of like this. This would be open, and then there would be something over the groin, and then they would have like some kind of slacks underneath to kind of cover up a little bit, but for the most part, they were pretty free. Cool, and they probably wouldn't have anything connected to with their friends. You know, men would be bare chested, kids would be the boys would be bare chested, women would be more in dresses. Now in winter they would wear things like this, more covering. Summer would be bare chested in the drive. It's good for them. Be very free. Now in winter they would wear things like this, more covering. Summer would be bare chested in the drive. It's good for winning. See where the color is right here. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the men would go hunt a lot of times in the southern tribes for weeks, days. The women would take care of the village. The women were very much a big part of the Muskogee and some of the other woodland tribes, and women were very empowered and very much treated as special, sacred. Still are today. Though there was a lot more stuff going on because of reservation life. But they would actually, before war, the women would make a decision on whether they think they wanted the men to go or not. Some women were actually able to talk in councils. The women were the heads of the house and were known to build the houses or, stuff like that. But they were very secret. They were treated very well. And there were medicine men, medicine women. I know in a couple cases women were allowed to fight, but mostly the men would in that section. The women would cook, clean, make jewelry, make outfits and stuff for the home, beading. They did a lot of healing practices, having medicine, teaching the children, so for that section, for the make jewelry, make outfits and stuff for the home, beading, Then like a picture of what I have helped me design this. Teaching the children. Maybe pictures. No, yeah, the picture. Then like a picture of what I have helped me design this. Teaching the children. Maybe pictures. No, yeah, the picture. Then like a picture of what I have helped me design this. Okay. You see, okay. So this is what we were working with. Obviously, I'm changing it up a little bit. Obviously, okay. So I might have messed up the body. I might have fixed that actually because I think it's the weird bone piece he has that messed me up. But yeah, this is what I took as. So I am gonna probably restyle it and fix the body. And just remaster it as you should when you're doing character design. Nothing. Nothing can. That's the point of character design. You go through different models and stuff like that. This is my first one. I did keep a lot of the references in the outfit as well as the heat because in Avatar the water drive does have like a wolf mask they use for. So I kept that. And all in the way they do have like a full on face paint like this. Um, I am probably just gonna end up talking about the process I am going to do. Speaking of aesthetic, and I do want to post before it gets 8. So I'll give it, man, it's almost 8 now. So, you know what, I'll do this as an update, and what I'm planning to do for this, because I don't have much time here, but I am gonna make these in the videos shorts. See if I can do this, because this is a long process, so I might just post them tomorrow. So, I'll keep them in the background, we'll see. But anyway, so definitely this is not very accurate. It's a trying to see. It's not very accurate. They definitely got inspired and then used their interpretation. So I do want to make it semi-accurate to the Woodland Drive vibe, like putting the Avatar water drinking vibe on the sea. But it's not very accurate as far as what they were wearing. Like they have here. This is like armadillo. Don't think they would have they wear body armor. It did at times wear bone. Some guys, I don't know. Particularly. The Muscovy. They would have bone bruises. They have to cover up their chest. In battle, which would be a way of protecting themselves. But for the most part, they were open chested. I don't think they had very much protection here. As a armadillo breastplate would have been a great idea, but they didn't think about that. Which would be a way of. No, jealous was actually what they hunted, so you guys on our purpose, and he's really using them. Yeah, my guys were very, although all tribes had their demonstrations of spiritualities, but they were connected to animals, the nature, and they would not use an animal that they could use in skin, eat. Oh, their skin for hide and healing properties, or making stuff for the TP or whatever the case is. Or eating them or making bowls out of them or silverware out of them. They would not use animals that good. They could not use the whole body. So armadillos, they would be on that list. So that's why they never came up with this creative design. Um, you see here, pretty cool though. And I'll give it credit to whoever drew this and made this character design. It's very unique. Definitely giving up woodland vibes, but it's not very accurate for certain things like face paint and stuff like that. And I'm not sure if this is supposed to be woman or man. It has a you can't really tell, but yes, I like legs kind of okay, really, but I mean, anyway. But yeah, so I'm probably it's like getting much drawing done. So let's get drawing done. Jeez. But yeah, so I am probably gonna recreate the body, get the skin colors. I'm probably just leave it for shorts, or maybe tomorrow if I can get an earlier start, I might get back to this because I think it's very interesting, and I do enjoy talking about the different tribes and cultures and yeah, and then obviously these are supposed to be like lessons where you can follow along or learn more. I do not know anything about. I have not studied on how to make clothing look good. I'm just kind of winging it. I always should study it as I'm doing the study. We'll see what I can do by myself, and then I will probably edit it later and do more of a study. So, but again, this is about learning together. So, I want to be totally honest. Never done any clothes other than copying from the image that I was using just because I didn't know how to. Now I am going off center on this. But yeah. Anything else I want to add before I end this? But yes, channel is about learning with me. So there's a lot of things I will know, and I'm just gonna wing and find myself before I am doing a study. Then I can make a lesson out of it a lot more better than what I'm doing now. This again, it doesn't mean it, but I want to show you the process. I'm not perfect. That I'm not. There's a lot of things I don't know, and I just try it, see if I can do it. Can't I study? Now I will teach you guys what I learned. But it's unfortunately that you don't know everything, and it's better to wing it and try it yourself before you do a study anyway. Get an idea where you're at, and yeah, and then from there you can see your growth. You do study and you do put in a little more work. But yeah, so I might do two parts. One where I'm showing you my process and seeing what I can do, and then the next one where I actually am going in and using a video or something to learn how to do it and get better results. But yeah, this channel is all about learning and growing together. And I do want to get a community. So I think I'm also gonna be social media, doing more social media work as far as trying to get more people on Instagram, more people on TikTok and Reddit and other sites. I'm trying to use Facebook. Uh, Trying to spread out onto other art sites. We'll see. It's a lot of work and there's a lot of apps that I just started posting on. So I'm kind of just trying to get my name out there. Trying to find time to do that as well as motivation. See, it's not my focus, but it should be because I am growing this channel. But I am learning slowly as I'm progressing. But I'm very grateful for everyone that is watching and following. And I had like 6 or 7 followers that actually came back, which is growth. So I am very grateful for you guys who have come back and watched, at least watched a little bit. And if that would be the whole video, I understand. I ramble, and it might not be that interesting, and I just need to work on catching people's eyes, and so they watch the whole thing. Making them smarter. But yeah. Okay, I want to end it here so I can post, and maybe post tonight. I don't know. Sorry the time limit, but maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. It wasn't much drawing, but it's more educational and getting on me and some cool facts. Yes. I'm gonna getting where I'm going with the drawing and the progress I am trying to do by myself. So yes, thank you for watching. We'll come back to color this and more on this. But yeah, if you're new and you like my stuff, please follow, like, subscribe. I'm going to be posting as soon as I can, as soon as I can get my backlog up and get used to being a mother, being in the mother life a little bit. And we're also moving, coming right after having the baby. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So a lot of big changes are about to happen. So yeah, I can't promise everyday stuff until we get settled and I get used to the new changes and lifestyle. It shouldn't be that big a deal, but you never, expect the unexpected. But yeah, like, subscribe if you like my videos, my stuff. Please continue watching. Be patient with me. Thank you for people who do return to watch the videos and people who have watched my shorts. Continue watching my shorts. I can't see who is coming back from those. I think I only can see with the videos and the live streams. But yes. But definitely having growth in the channel is good, but it is gonna go downhill. So I'm probably gonna have to redo my growth. I might lose people, and that's okay. Yeah, thank you for coming back and watching and enjoying my video, even if it's a little bit of time. Anytime, that really helps. Get a further general idea of how I'm doing and what I need to change and what, getting more ideas. I think that's it for today. Just really talking about my idea list, things I want to do with it, and then talking about updates and more of my life as or as what people might find interesting. Yeah.